Looking here at number 11, it says a regular decagon has a perimeter of 60, and I need to find the area. So first of all, we need to remember that decagons have 10 sides each, and so that means that the total interior angle is 180 times n minus 2. So that's 180 times 8. So the total of 180 times 8, and of course, grab your calculator. I recommend doing all sorts of stuff on the calculator. It's too easy to mess it up otherwise. So 180 times 8, 1440. So we've got 1440 is the total, which means that each one is going to be 1440 divided by 10. And of course, I just said to use the calculator, but we know how to divide by 10. Scoot the decimal over. So each interior angle is 144. Now, just like this triangle here, I'm going to draw this, or just like this polygon here, I'm going to draw this triangle. And so what I've got is this triangle here. But now this angle is half of 144. So I take that 144 and divide it by 2. That angle is 72. So this angle is 72. Now it says the perimeter is 60, and so each side must be 6 because there's 10 sides. And as I can see from this picture with that little triangle, this is going to be half of that. Now, I know this isn't the right picture, but it's the same idea that I've drawn this triangle, and that's going to be half. So this side down here is going to be 3, and I'm looking for the apothem. So I know that the tangent of 72 is opposite over adjacent. So I can multiply both sides by 3 here. That'll cancel. So I get 3 times the tangent of 72 is 9.23. 9.23. So x is 9.23. Now x, this distance here, is the apothem. So the perimeter is 60. The apothem is that. Then the area, I don't know why I put a 4 there, but the area is 1/2 the perimeter times the apothem. And it said to round to the nearest hundredth, so I take this number right here and I multiply it by the perimeter, and I divide it by 2 or multiply it by 1/2, and I want to do that to the hundredth, 276.99. Number 12, Johnny and his 2 best friends are always playing cards together. They sit at a square table, so one person is always closer to the deck than the others. So Johnny decides to make a triangular table such that when the deck is in the center of the table and each player is sitting in the middle of their respective sides, every player is 20 centimeters away from the deck. What's the area and perimeter of Johnny's table? So he's going to make a triangular table. And if we're sitting in the middle of the respective side, that distance right there is the 20. That's the apothem. So that's 20. And since I know it's a triangle, this is going to be a 30, 60, 90 triangle. This is the 30. So if that's 20, this is 20 root 3. And if I cared, this would be 40. So if that's 20 root 3, this side is 40 root 3s. So the perimeter is 3 of these 40 root 3s, or 120 root 3. Sorry, couldn't see that. There you go. And the area then is going to be 1/2 the perimeter times the apothem. So we can grab the calculator and say it's going to be 1/2 the perimeter. And I'm just going to leave that square root alone. I'm just going to multiply these other numbers. 1,200, and I still have that square root of 3. So the area then is going to be, what is that number? Is going to be 1,200 square root of 3. This was in centimeters, so this guy is in centimeters, and this guy is in square centimeters.